Hello, I hope that you're well and safe, and welcome to this week's Hotspur Arts Lab. Now, as you can see, it's a very grey, wet, drab day here in Heaton. But that's perfect for this week's activity. It's going to be a little bit different today. I'm going to start it by reading you a story called Maybe Something Beautiful, How Art Transformed a Neighbourhood. It's a true story based on the life of somebody called Rafael Lopez, who also illustrated this book. I'm going to read the story and then explain to you what's so special about this week's Arts Lab. Maybe Something Beautiful by Isabel Campoy and Theresa Howell. How art transformed a neighbourhood. In the heart of a grey city, there lived a girl called Myra, who loved to doodle, draw, colour and paint. Every time she saw a blank piece of paper, Myra thought to herself, maybe. And because of this, her room was filled with colour and her heart was filled with joy. On her way to school one day, Myra gave a round apple to Mr. Henry, the owner of the shop down the street. She gave a flower to Miss Lopez, the lady with the sparkling eyes. She gave a songbird to Mr. Sachs and a red heart to the policeman, who walked up and down the streets. On her way home, Myra taped a glowing sun onto the wall, hiding in the shadows. Her city was less grey, but not much. The next day, Myra saw a man with a pocket full of paintbrushes. He gazed at the wall. He looked at her son. He held his fingers up in a square and peered through them. He said thoughtfully. What do you see? Myra asked. Maybe something beautiful, the man replied. Then, just like that, he dipped a paintbrush into the paint. Bam! Pow! The shadows scurried away. Sky blue cut through the gloom. The man's laughter was like a rainbow spreading across the city. Who are you? Myra asked. I'm an artist, he said. A muralist. I paint on walls. I'm an artist too, she told him. He handed Myra a brush. Then come on. Myra dipped it in the loudest colour she saw. Yowee! The wall lit up like sunshine. As the man drew pictures on the bricks, Myra added colour, punch and pizzazz. Soon, Mr. Sachs joined in. Then came others. Everyone painted to the rhythm. Salsa, merengue, bebop, badoo-bop, shidoo-badoo-bow. Even Myra's mama painted and danced to the cha-cha. Then the whole neighbourhood became a giant block party. Until the policeman walked up. Excuse me, he said. The music stopped. Myra put her paintbrush down. They were surely in trouble. The officer cleared his throat. May I paint with you? He asked. So Myra handed him a paintbrush. And the music started again. Teachers and papas jumped in. Babies too. Myra and the man handed out brush after brush. Colour spread throughout the streets. So did the joy. Wherever Myra and the man went, art followed, like the string of a kite after they coloured the walls. They painted utility boxes and benches. They decorated sidewalks with poetry and shine. Everyone danced. Together, they created something more beautiful than they had ever imagined. When their clothes were splattered with a million colours, everyone sat down to rest, except the muralist. His eyes sparkled. You, my friends, are all artists, he told them. The world is your canvas. He smiled wide, then pulled everything together in big sweeping motions. His paintbrush was like a magic wand. When he was finished, Myra added one more bird. Way up in the sky. Maybe, she thought. Just maybe. What a fantastic book. And a really inspiring one too. Which leads us on to this week's Hotspur Arts Lab. I just want to go back to something the muralist said. He said, you, my friends, are all artists, he told them. The world is your canvas. Well, we have been so impressed by all the fantastic artwork that you've been bringing in through Tapestry, Showbie, via email or through our Hotspur Arts Lab letterbox. And today, I'm going to show you how you, the Hotspurites, who we all know are artists, can use your environment, your neighbourhood, our neighbourhood, as a canvas. Let's go and find out more. So, that was a true story about East Village near San Diego, California, in America, which was a very grey and drab place until a group of artists, mums and dads, teachers and other people from the community got together and transformed their environment, filling it with colour. You could do the same. Why not decorate your windows in your home as a gallery for passers-by? Bring colour to the outside of your homes. Here at Hotspur, work has already begun on transforming our environment and the surrounding gates around the school. Very soon they will be filled with the work that you have been doing as part of the Hotspur Arts Lab. Now, another way to transform your environment is to create your very own environmental art. Environmental art is brilliant because all the resources you need are lying around on the ground. So the next time you go out for a walk, perhaps to your local park, pick up some of the sticks and leaves, pine cones and conkers on the ground and create your very own environmental art around you. You might want to create a pattern or recreate an animal that you like. Remember not to pull out any living plants though, that's important. Now, Miss Ritson and I have already started to create some of our very own environmental art. Let's have a look. Send in your photographs of your environmental art. Let's illuminate our surroundings. Let's transform our environment with art. Let's make passers-by who stop looking on the ground and or on their phones and take notice of the wonderful art that we create around us and transform our community. We look forward to seeing some of your fantastic creative adventures. Take care, everybody. See you next week.